Hello there, chat. Hello, my gals. Zale Gaming and Russ. How you fine people doing today? Apparently, Zale's making these taco things. I'm kind of hungry. I'm just kidding. I just ate dinner. How's everyone's doing? You know what day it is. We're halfway through the week, chat. We made it. It is Wednesday. What does that mean for Magic? Well, it means pretty same old. That Pyro prison. I want you to know that I get better, different than what I would do. Wix it awesome because I get to see how different lines work out. Oh, poor Russ. I want you, and sometimes the plays are different than what I would do because I get to see how different lines work. Heck yeah. That's why we run it, and that's why we have so many people in the Discord now. That's why we have so many opinions. But I don't think we have too many wavering opinions about the 50. We're close to just a solid 50 as a core. It is Wednesday, Zale. It is. We're halfway through the week. Dudes and dudettes. And if the dudettes don't like to be calling dudettes, the ladies then. Ladies and dudes. How's everyone doing? We're going to play something a little similar than last night. One card has changed from last night to today. It should be very obvious what card has disappeared from our graces, but I swear if we run into Tron, I'm doing an experiment and I'm putting him back in for Friday. Russ, you really like Ballista. I'm looking for something different than Ballista, especially in a hardened scales kind of meta. I don't feel like he's good enough. This is what we have here. We have 21 lands, 8 ritual effects. I'm going back to 8. That's my playstyle, chat. Maybe 9 works for some people. 8's where I'm at. 12 lock, which is Blood Moon and Snaring Bridge Chalice. We seem to be pretty happy with the Chandras, obviously. Hazard and Koth are sitting here in the main board still. Koth is starting to not be my favorite card, but we'll leave him in for one more time unless someone would like to make a shout out for a game with P.A. Kieran Nalar. We'll give you until I hit play on the league to make that choice. Rabble Masters here and Goblin Chain Roller. These are our Goblin duos. Main boy here and his cousin. We went up to 3 Abrades here, mainly because of Hardened Scales and a few other artifact decks we've seen recently. Slagstorms are removal of choice at the moment, although an Anger wouldn't be bad either for Vengevine decks. And we're going to run the Collective Defiance because we actually saw what it did against Burn last night. And I'm getting more sold on this from time to time. We'll see. We'll give it another run. We have a vote for Hazard at number 2. Hazard number 2 is here, so then you have to give me a sideboard. Shattering Spree, Eidolon, Anger, Boil. No Karn, chat. Just double Boil tonight. Ubamass, Damping Matrix. This could be a 2 of, I think. Torpor Orb, Source, Spyglass, and Cage. Zale saying Hazard number 5. To replace Ballista, we need another 2-drop. Abrade is a decent choice. The replacement for your Ballistas is an Abrade and a Collective Defiance. That is the trade for your Ballistas. You're here for the Uba Mask. Heck yeah. What about the Destroy Landman? Fulminator Mage? Like main? I'd have to go get that from Mana Traders. Would you want that main or sideboard, chat? Main or sideboard, and if I can get it in a reasonable time, I'll run Fulminator Mage. Fulminator Mage. Here, let me get 2 in case you guys get crazy on me. Rent. How long is this going to take? I don't want to delay the stream. Sideboard. Well, at least the Defiance can kill the opponent. Yep, it hits face, so we actually have 12 points of damage in terms of cards, which I like. And it actually helps killing a few of the bigger creatures. Can't hit basics. We're not going after basics, man. We're going after those crazy, crazy other lands. Molten Rain is probably just better. I could run a Molten Rain. Alright, chat. Hazoret main, Molten Rain sideboard. Wanted to consider it. Can I cancel this? I don't need these cards now. We're not going to run Fulminator. Clear. Cancel. It's going to pop, chat. Alright, Molten Rain here, Koth out, Hazard in. Let's do that. Little different. Sure, I'll accept this trade. Oh, thanks. Just in case we change our mind, chat. We'll trade it back at the end. If we're running Rain, is Boil necessary? Yes, because Molten Rain will come in for Jund and for Tron. Actually, you would not bring the Molten Rain in for the blue decks. You would bring it in for Tron and Jund and maybe Abzan. I could argue an Abzan as well. All right, chat. We got Fulminators in case we get interested in that. We're going to go ahead and start running this, though. One less Koth. One more Hazoret. There's our last league. 4-1, chat. It's pretty good. What did I call this one? I still called it the Big Experiment. It's not very big anymore. How are we beating Assassin's Trophy? Well, 1, that's not out yet, so I don't need to worry about that. 2, I have no idea. We're gonna actually, I already told 1 or 2 of my friends that are more blue mages. I need them to continue to play Counterspell so that Abrupt Decay is Jund's choice. But it's gonna be hard because Bloodbraid Elf and Assassin's Trophy are friends. Let's get into our league, chat. We won the die roll. Perfect hand. Keep. I have yet to successfully cast Boil, so I cut it completely a while ago. Does anybody have my highlight from last night? Anybody have that highlight, chat? Okay, what are we looking at? We have a Forest and a Bird of Paradise. We could ramp out Chain Whirler. That seems a little greedy. I think it might be just Chalice on 1 and then pass. And let's see where my opponent goes from here. Bird of Paradise gives them what they need mana-wise. I'm hoping they're Devoted Druid or something. They slam out the white one here. Alright. Molten. Guess we're going to pass here. Haven't played against Panza in a while, chat. The Bloodmoon wouldn't have made sense to ramp out either here. Courser. There's a Bolt on top. I'm not too worried about that one. We'll continue to pass, looking for our next land. Ball Lightning deck, Kappa. Utopia Sprawl is a little bit of a problem here. We are going to need to eventually draw a land. I guess with the first land, I'm going to just try to hit this bird off. Seems kind of reasonable, chat. There we go. Alright, opponent, your turn. Can you find your lands? I should have pitched a Moon, by the way, instead of Chandra. But I was looking at my bridge. It's alright, chat. Don't worry. We got this. I believe in us. Alright, alright, alright. Here we go, chat. I'm gonna Rabblemaster. Rabblemaster can rate Courser here. See if they try to Molten Rain me. They found their land. They probably don't want Blood Moon here. 3 mana. Gonna shoot one of my things here. Molten Rains is Scavenger Grounds. Bye-bye. I don't think they attack anymore. Thank goodness we have another land here. I'll just send in 2 goblins. We're gonna just play a nice slow game here. There's an argument for maybe playing Rabblemaster so they don't get lands off the top. But I don't think we're in too much trouble here just yet. Bloodbraid Elf off the top. Bloodbraid Elf right now. It's a Blood Moon. That would be way too much. That'd be just crazy. We're gonna just hold here. I think if I can get this chain whirler down, we'll be okay. Even a braid. The braid can actually kill the courser. I might actually do that. Even though this is 3 damage, it's easier to get bridge with the problems there. I have to do it this turn, unfortunately. Let's deal 3 here. So they're drawing a land here. They don't have Bloodbraid Elf because they cycled past that. Don't have another Molten Rain, please. Chandra kills Rabble Master here. Pop. There he goes. Stays back to block. Just kidding. Just kidding, chat. Well, we'll go after Chandra here. I can't really let that stick around. Alright, Panza. You got a big guy? Cool. And they have a Fulminator Mage. Alright. Panza, Panza, Panza. This is one we don't have a sideboard guide for. Russ has already spit out all his suggestions already. He's already suggested his shenanigans here. Alright, so I'm feeling Angers, Eidolons, Torpor Orb, and Spyglass. Let's see what Russ said. So moons are bad, yes. Chalice on 1 is not bad at all. Chalice is not terrible. Why would you say such a thing? Why would you say such a thing? Why is Chalice terrible? Damping Matrix to hit 1 to 2 things. What's this hitting? This hits Arbor Elf. It stops all their draws that are already dead and prevents them from getting to a bajillion mana after we anger. Chain Whirler is also fine because they have quite a few X and 1 creatures. Damping Matrix stops Tireless Tracker from running away with the game. Chalice would also prevent Grudge. So you're willing to bring in a Damping Matrix for that, but you don't want a Chalice in? That seems extremely strange. Alright. When they ramp it all out, we'll bring this stuff in. If you don't think Damping Matrix or Spyglass is good, I'll swap that. Why do I watch you so often when I honestly don't care about Red Prison? What do you care about, Slick Rick? Maybe we'll play a deck just for you. What are they... what's your game plan? You take out a Ritual? That's greedy. I'd almost rather just take out 1 bridge. Before everyone freaks out about that, I'm going to be removing a lot of creatures. And the only creatures we worry about are Bloodbraid Elf and Bloodbraid, Tireless, and Inferno Titan. Torpor Orb is not terrible. It's for the plethora of Inferno Titans. Alright, we're going to keep this. We kind of need 1 more land, but we'll keep this. So our opponent can literally just kill us with Inferno Titan triggers once they do enough damage here at the beginning. So Torpor prevents that win from around the bridge. Utopia Sprawl, pass turn. Alright. We'll just pass turn back. There might have been a case not to play the double red here in case they Molten Rain this one. Which looks like they're going to. I don't like playing this matchup anyway. This is one of my least favorite with the deck. That's fine, Slick Rick. So what do you like to watch? I still can get a free answer from you, man. Do they want to shock this in? That's their question here. Tracker's pretty good against us, I will agree. It is a reason to keep Blood Moon in for all the fetch lands. Actually, if you donated, when would I be able to play the deck? I don't have a schedule for that kind of thing. I don't know, is it tier 1? Because otherwise I could just literally play it next Monday Mayhem. I don't know, you can ask chat if that would qualify for a Monday Mayhem deck. Stone Rain, Kitchen Finks. Alright. So we get Chandra here. If I Chandra here, what are they doing? They hit it for 3? Or they bolt it? It might divert their attention for a turn or two. We'll go ahead and do this and tick up for damage. Pass turn. Skip that mountain. It isn't tier 1. Can we make it extra janky for Monday Mayhem? I'm waiting for this Molten Rain. Come on. Molten Rain me. Do it. Yeah. Got Molten Rain, chat. It's alright. We can anger this little bugger away. Kitchen Finks at Chandra. Chat, can we get feedback? Feedback, chat. We'll tick up here. Eidolon would have been really good to cast. Could cast. Will cast. It'll block Kitchen Finks here for a turn. If they want to bolt and then attack, I think I'm okay with that line. We'll block here. Then I can save my my cool cards here. And just kill Kitchen Finks a super easy way here. Another Utopia Sprawl here. You make 3 here. Double green. Bird. Bird. Bolt. Said Chain Whirler was bad. I do have to plus for mana here. But then we get to have a Braid up just in case things get really funny. We'll Chain Whirler here. Goodbye, board. Alright, we have an attacker. Chalice would have been fine there too. Just saying. 1-drops. All these 1-drops. There's a Chandra. Huh. Huh. Well, there goes Chain Whirler, but this card went up in value. And I can escalate it, chat. Well, what do we want to do here? They'd literally be on 3 lands, man. I don't know. Got a weird definition. I think we're going to go up here. But I think I almost want to leave a Braid up. So we're going to go ahead and tick up for mana here. And I'm going to go ahead and escalate once. And we're going to... Oh, I don't have to escalate. I don't want to do this to myself. I still want a Braid open anyway. Let's do the 4 damage. Get rid of this Chandra here. Pass turn. I'm okay with my line I've chosen, chat. See if I get a Rabble Master. That would have been fine. It's 1-drops. There we go. There's a reason to keep our Braid around. But they didn't play a land, so I guess I'm going to Slag Storm here, chat. It was a land on top. Let's tick up to see if we get one of our other spells. We don't. We'll just Slag Storm and pass turn. We have a Braid up for a Blood Braid Elf. Doing it live here, chat. Look at that. Chalice on 1. Chalice on 1, chat. We can Anger and a Braid if this is Inferno Titan. There's Torpor Orb. So we'll tick up here, see what we find. If we don't find anything, I'll go ahead and Torpor Orb here and pass turn. Now an Inferno Titan doesn't ruin our day. We can Abrade away a Blood Braid Elf. We need to avoid maybe a Bolt here. Huh. Look at that guy. It's crazy. It's almost like I knew that existed. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Emblem here. Okay. So we could... If I Anger here, I think I just kill this and then we are going to be good from there. I don't see a reason to do anything else. I kind of like the Abrade instant speed, but I guess Abrade needs a target. We do have Torpor Orb sitting over here as the target, though. I kind of like the instant speed, but maybe Abrade's just smarter. Yeah, let's just Abrade it. We're going to Abrade it and we're going to kill it so it's gone, and then we'll just pass turn. We need 3 spells. One's already in hand. True. Stone Rains. We'll go ahead and play this Rabble Master. That should end the game pretty quickly here. Alright, opponent concedes to that. Opponent concedes to the Rabble Master. Alright, alright. What do we think? Bridge a bad idea? Bridge a good idea? We're on the draw now. Chain Roller did amazing there. Collected Defiance did amazing there. Slag Storm and Angers were great as options. Still like my Torpor Orb, chat. Spyglass names their Chandra, our Chandra. It's still good. The question is, do we want the 4th one? I don't think so. In that matchup, it would have delayed our Chandra for 3 turns. I think this is fine. You like Molten Rain on the draw? If we're doing... I guess Molten Rain if they load up a land. Is that going to happen again? I don't know. That would be pretty hilarious. Like, I like that idea, but I can't imagine that's going to happen too often. We'll just submit back. Bridge is probably the first thing I'd bring in, and I don't see anything I really want to get rid of. The problem with Spyglass... This is a bad hand. We'll mulligan this. Well, alright. So, I want to mulligan this. There's like a part of me that's like, hey, if they have like triple Molten Rain or something, this is like a great hand. But if we were to draw, say, Bridge or something, we're many a turns away. Now, they might have like Rex Sages and stuff, so the Torpor Orb would protect a Bridge we draw. The only reason I'm considering the hand just slightly is because we're against Ponza, and having extra lands is that's really nice, chat. We don't have any removal though for like a bird or an Arbor Elf, so kind of don't like this. But that's why we're just pausing briefly here. I'm gonna mulligan this, but you see why I would consider it. So we'll mulligan this. This is a terrible hand. It's terrible and great all at once. If there's a land on top, we're pretty good. But then again, if they have 1 Molten Rain, we're going deep here. I know, right? You draw all the lands when you keep a hand like that. Yeah, so now I'll draw no lands. The big question here would be, am I going to draw my lands? You like turn 1 Eidolon? Alright, we'll keep and see what's on top. Bottom Chain Whirler. Put this in, and I'm going to get rid of probably Collected Defiance here. Molten Rain will be GG, but that's fine. I could also get rid of this Desperate Ritual. Since we're not really worrying about casting something on 3, let's get rid of the Desperate Rituals so we have a Collective Defiance. We have a bunch of 2-drops. We'll try it. Arbor Elf. Alright, chat. We're a long way away from that guy. We'll play Eidolon here instead of a Braid, and we'll kind of go from there. Opponent's got 3 mana. Sorry, 2. Where's our Molten Rain, chat? Bolts it. There it goes. Who told me to keep this hand? Alright, well, we don't want that untapping a whole bunch, so found our land. That's good. We'll pass the turn. Opponent's got 3 mana. Molten Rain? Alright. Gotta find lands now, chat. There we go. I like my first hand a lot better. Bloodbraid Elf will seal the deal here. Chandra seals the deal as well. I don't beat that. I literally need a bunch of running lands. Well, alright. Alright. 2 more running lands I could collect to Defiance it. Molten Rain, chat. Panza. Tireless Tracker. I still like my first hand better. Alright, chat. We're gonna get hit for 6, 12. They could just tick up and kill us. Alright. Onward to better matches. Panza's difficult because we run 21 lands. But considering it's not as in favor, I don't see a reason to bump to 22 lands. Well, sometimes they have a bunch of Molten Rains, and then like game 2, they didn't have a bunch of Molten Rains. Alright, we'll keep this. A little bit slow on a few pieces, but we have an unknown opponent across from us. They definitely would side some in and out. I'm almost positive. Based on the matchup. So we're against humans here. Spirits. My bad. Spirits. We're against spirits. Wanderer. Chain Whirler's looking a-okay so far. Not as good anymore. Mono lands, chat. Chain Whirler's not so good anymore. So this is Bant Spirits, by the way. I'm getting hit for 3 here. I will try to resolve a Blood Moon first. But I have a feeling this is a Spell Queller across from us. Blood Moon number 1. Spell Queller. Alright. Spell Queller 1 down. We'll try a Blood Moon again next turn. Rabble Master really isn't doing a whole lot. Blood Moon. Back-to-back spell quellers here. I'm not sure I can beat. 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go to 3 here. So I need like an anger off the top and then him not to pump this somehow. And no extra phantom here. Why is Uba Mask good here? Please enlighten me. I do not see a reason that would be good. Alright, we lose here. Why would Uba Mask be good? I have absolutely no idea why that'd be good. Cage is good here. Torpor Orb. Damping Matrix isn't too bad. Because they can't hold Spell Queller to counter your stuff. Alright, I see what you're saying. I was thinking Aether Vial. But you're saying if they drew it. If they drew it, I could see that. Alright, Rabble Masters are out here. They're pretty bad. Chain Rollers are out here. And Chalice is actually not too bad, or not too great here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could do that. Leave one Chalice in. Or I bring a Spyglass in. Whirler is good. How? How is that good? How is Whirler good? It literally kills like Noble. Good name, Selfless Spirit with the Spyglass. I could see that. I mean, I don't really want to leave Whirler in when I have these other options, and especially since I'm bringing Torpor Orb in. Yeah, but they land one Phantasm, and then that's all out the door. Where if they land one Phantasm, but I have a Slag Storm or something. I like this. Especially since Torpor Orb, I don't mind having it in the opener, and that would turn off Chain Whirler as well. I'm going to take something else out, because I have Slag Storms, Collected Defiances, and Abrades. Blood Moon, Bridges, Hazarets. I mean, like, I could take the Hazarets out with the idea that Chain Whirler could come down earlier. Which is okay. I don't mind that, just as options. I don't mind that as an option, but I don't think this Chain Whirler is going to do that much. But I guess Damping Matrix shuts off Hazaret as well. So we'll see what we get. I would love to play first. Yeah, we'll keep this. Bridge is pretty good in this matchup. I don't see any reason to ramp it out here, so we'll go ahead and pass. What we'll do is we'll ramp it out with the Desperate Ritual, and if they try to counter that, then we'll get them. Now, you can do a turn 2 bridge here. Turn 2, turn 2. Turn 2, honestly, they play a Noble here. You could, like, shoot the Noble off if you really wanted to get greedy with it. So this is fine here. I'm not going to worry about shooting this necessarily. Go ahead and get our bridge down here. So now one more land off the top. We get to like Spyglass. They like Spell Queller, and then we just abrade it and get our Spyglass in. There's a Wanderer. That's fine. Alright. Let's attempt a Spyglass here first, and then I'll actually go ahead and ramp out, I think, the Cage down as well. Okay, get to counter that. That's fine. Because they're one away from a collected company, I'll get the Cage down here. It's getting more cards out of our hand anyway. And we're not going to get a... we're not going to get to anger off the top because of this guy here. Land. We'll go ahead and pass turn here. Can hit something if we would like. We'll do it before the trigger of Noble. Another Wanderer. Alright, so we have to shoot it now. If he counters this, this becomes a 2 and it can't attack in anyway. Counter it, please. Nice. That's perfect, man. Alright. Easy peasy. Alright. And now next turn, theoretically, if I draw land, I can just abrade this. And then I get to recast and abrade the Noble, and we'll be good from there. I should have shot the Noble. We're getting to that part. We're getting to that part. I really wish I had 3 red here. This would be a blowout. Go ahead and abrade this guy here. See if they want to counter with 2 things here. This can't attack then, so they hit him for 1. If they let this go, I attempt an abrade on the Noble next. Nice. I would like to cast this. Nice. Alright. Now they can't play anything pre-combat. It's 2 damage coming through. We'll look for another red source here and try to kill these. That'll do. Go ahead and fire this off. If they counter this, that's fine. They don't. Alright, going into game 3 against our opponent here. I like the list as is. Let's see here. Match 2. Man spirits. That was definitely better than a Hazoret. So we'll keep it in. We run it back. No changes. No changes. Alright. I like this. We can keep this. We can get a bridge out before the spell quellers and all that nonsense. Anger's not bad here either. You like it instead of like a Sarkhan? Is that what you're debating between? Alright, Noble. So the general question here is, do I allow this Noble to stick around? If he plays something next turn, I can ritual out the bridge and we'll go from there. Nice. Alright. Not as nice. Not as nice, chat. Alright. We gotta hold tight for 1 turn here. Bolt the bird. I have to get rid of a Simian Spirit Guide, though. At end step, I might try to fire off the Simian Spirit Guide here. Oh, hold on. Okay. These are going to be too big. These are now X4s. These are gonna be X4s. So here, I kill Thalia, then Anger. That puts him to 3 cards here. I could also top deck a Blood Moon, which would be really good here. So I think I abrade Thalia here. That's pretty good. So do I get Chandra down here and tick down to kill a Supreme? Bridge wouldn't be a bad idea to get down now, because I have the window to do it. Because Anger doesn't kill these right now. I think because I have the window, I'm going to play Bridge here. Obviously, Chandra could close this game out, but I like having the bridge down. If somehow these get pumped a whole bunch here, I'm going to need to do something about that. I didn't know Simian Spirit Guide was on top. If I knew Simian Spirit Guide was on top, I certainly could do that, but we can't play with the knowledge of cards after the draw. If we could do that, we'd win all the time. But yeah, if we could do that all the time, that'd be great. Collected Company. There's no hand here. Alright, so everything is pretty big here. These can technically attack. And no Queller, yeah. So what am I doing with this Chandra? I could try to pick off this Noble. If I tick up, Chandra just dies. That was a bug. I guess if I tick up though, I'm forcing 2 creatures to come at this. It saves us a point of life. So let's tick up for damage. If they value the Noble, they sacrifice the Self of Spirit anyway, and now then they get 1 in here and 3 in here, where this will force 6 damage to here. We can go from there. If they allow this to sit around, maybe we'll get to Anger and Bridge right after this. If we can get low enough with the cards, we'll be fine. In some ways, I don't want to really go after any of these because by doing so, it makes them smaller. So we're literally doing this to see if we can save 3 points to our face. The land would have been really nice to have here because we need land plus spell to get under these. I imagine this is 6 to Chandra. Alright, that paid off. Perfect. Playing a spirit. This is a really good spirit for them to have found. We'll play an additional bridge here because this Anger now is just getting countered. So we're going to take 6 here. I need a land. Taking still 6. Does anger never resolve, so Chandra is our way to kill Noble Hierarch? Selfless Spirit may protect it. Alright, we're at 7. Land? Need to land real bad, chat. Alright, Blood Moon. We're pretty much dead here, though, unfortunately. Unless they decide for some reason to pump these. So we'll take 6. We're gonna go to 1 here. Chandra doesn't kill this because they can activate Selfless Spirit. So we dead, chat. We dead. We'll go ahead and run this out as fast as we can. Doesn't matter though. We didn't have the land. So spirits are gonna get us here. Spirits are gonna get us here, chat. A little rough start tonight. Not the best start, that's for sure. We'll get it back, though. I respect that attack with Noble. I respect it. Alright, Ponza and Bant Spirits. 2 decks we haven't seen in a long time. Let's keep it running. Keep it running, chat. We did this last night. We didn't do well in the first league, and then we went great second league. We might be doing the same thing tonight. All right, unknown opponent. We play first. Slagstorm or Braid and Blood Moon are fine here. Opponent's 0-3. We're 0-2. Maybe they're... Uh-oh. All right. A little Thraben here. Blood Moon not looking as hot here. Extra land's okay at the moment. We do need the 4th for Chandra. We'll pass the turn back and see if they play anything else that's scary for this Braid. Squadron Hawk. Alright, I'm not going to waste an Braid on this stuff. What do you think about adding Sarkon on your list? I'm asking this. I'm about to get the deck soon. Chain Whirler is proving to be more valuable. A perfect example is, would you want Sarkon here or Chain Whirler? Here you'd probably want Chain Whirler. Alright, we're going to run a Chalice out on 1 here. Pass the turn, let our opponent continue to flood the board with creatures, and we'll follow up with Slagstorm. Just wait for Sarkon to, like... Oh gosh. I'm gonna just play Chandra here. Tick up. I'm gonna go ahead and abrade this. This seems scary, chap. SK Blue Jay, what's up? Maria is here. That's a shame. 1 Squadron Hawk down. They have 2 more here. Hex Parasite. Oh my gosh. Hex Parasite, chat. This feels real iffy. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Let's deal some damage to creatures. Add mana. 1, 2, 3. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're going to play Bridge there, and then the following turn, Slagstorm, Blood Moon, potentially, and go from there. You don't have the Dragon Synergy Scred does. It makes Scred good either. Prison and Scred are similar, but different. Congrats for the victory of yesterday. The victory of yesterday. Well, thank you. What victory was that? Alright, Rabblemaster literally never hits here. Hazards are also a little bit of a question mark. Angers, Grafdigger Cage, Sorcerer's Eyeglass, and Damping Matrix seem reasonable. Probably also a Torp Orb. Seems alright. Torp Orb, though, hurts our Chain Whirler. Sarkhan's looting effect still feels real nice when you've locked them out. Yeah, no, it definitely does. There's a build for it. I'm just saying what we're playing. You could buy like another 30 cards or something and totally take this deck in a different direction. Jun versus Chandra turn 1's not going to be that great of a turn for us anymore. Not with Assassin's Trophy floating around. They were? Nice. I want this Torp Orb. I feel like there's like some sort of ETB stuff going on there. I'll keep it. It makes Chain Whirler worse. But maybe we can sequence it as such. Dude, those taco things are pretty cool. I guess Blood Moon was a bit of an iffy keep. Oh. I see. Okay. We'll call it a Martyr proc deck. I'm not sure what they were, but I'm not too worried about a Miriam. Anyway, chat, we're going to go on to our next match. Unknown opponent here. We are on the play. We have a little bit of interesting stuff here. I'm going to keep this for testing things out, chat. Testing things out. What I mean by that, graveyard strategies won't be as good against us. Chandra's a fine planeswalker, and maybe I can get rid of some creatures that are going to play here. Like that one. Educational purposes. Exactly. Look at this. My opponent's not doing anything. My silly opponent. It's a burn, by the way, if anyone was wondering. Bridge is an awful card. He hasn't played creatures here, so let's just go ahead and kill this one guy off. Seems like a little bit of a waste, but I'm okay with that. Boros Charm or Helix? Helixes. We can play Chandra and remove something else if they play another creature here. Shocks in. Lava Spike. I got a Boros Charm or Helix over there. Chandra seems fine here. We'll start with Chandra. Chat. That pause. Helix is me. We'll tick up for damage. Skip over a mountain. That's good. I mean, I'll play this bridge down if that's all I'm doing here. Alright, there's another Slag Storm. Let's play a Scavenger Grounds out here. I think I'll just tick up. Collective Defiance. I don't really need these cards. We could swap them out here. Look for something a little more interesting. Hit them for 3 and swap these out. Look for Chalice. Let's do that again. We'll cast for 2 modes. I don't mind. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Actually, cancel. Let's just discard our stuff. We're not going to win this game by hitting them for 3 here. So we're going to make ourselves discard here. We'll use this, this. And maybe we'll find that Chalice we need. Little draw 4, chat. Looking for Chalice. Okay. I can, I'm down with Blood Moon here. That turns off some cards. Okay. We're not going to play creatures. Searing Blaze is a thing, chat. I don't want to do that. Oh, yes. Tick up here. And I think I'm just going to put this on 1, chat. Pass turn. Good luck, opponent. Yeah. There's a lightning bolt going at Chandra, chat. That's when you know you're good. Opponent got us to 10. Isn't a braid. I'm good with that in hand. Nope. No casting Simian Spirit Guide. Please, chat. Game 1, do not let them have more spells to hurt you with. Do not allow it to happen, chat. We're looking for another chalice. I guess I'll fire this off here in case we get something cool. Nope. Nope, nope. I don't want the monkey. No siree. Opponent's looking for 2 drops. Not finding them. People said the burn matchup was so quick. Let's lock this game out, chat. Chalice on 2. How's that one feel, opponent? It all feels good, Larry. Larry the Liquid, it feels good, chat. We're going to reveal a mountain off the top. Alright. Now our opponent's like, man, they don't have many creatures and they suck. And we're going to get them, chat. We're going to get them with all of our creatures. By the way, did that just cement Collective Defiance as a very possible card? That's done this twice now, that we just literally... And because I didn't escalate, we were able to play Blood Moon there too. Literally just swap the cards out in hand. Helps with a bit of that 50-50 of the deck. Not convinced just yet, but it's made 2 compelling arguments the last 2 leagues. Alright, we'll make this swap here. Bridges come out because, yes, they have creatures. I understand this, chap. But we're never... Wow. We're never, ever getting low enough. We're going to probably keep Hazoret here. This is a pretty good creature for us, and we'll probably get rid of the Collective Defiance. We're going to have a Blood Moon plus Anger here. So this 6 looks really good, and we can pitch Collective, I think. Our opponent's already gone to 6. The idea here is that they can't really kill Hazoret. It's going to give them a target, but Hazoret's a house and a half. And I need to hit Hazoret basically on turn 3. We'll see if we get there. Rift Bolt suspended. Okay. I don't need to run the Blood Moon out just yet, I don't think. We may take a Boris Charm to the face, but that's okay with me. I'm okay with that. Monastery Swift Spear plus Lava Spike. Extra Hazoret's not very good for us to see here. We'll go ahead and Blood Moon here. We'll go ahead and take 1 more, maybe 4 to the face here. We'll definitely Anger next. Glad I held on to that Anger, chat. Lava Spikes plus 4. Opponent's down to 1 card here. We'll definitely Anger here. Pass the turn back. Now we have 2 Hazards in hand. This gets a little awkward. One, 2, 3, 4. I can't pitch both of these. We'll go ahead and hope that they took Searing Blazes out. And we're going to pitch 2 things next turn. Play our land, attack in for 5. Bolts me. Okay. They would have run out whatever they had there if they could. So let's discard Hazoret. Don't need an extra Hazoret. If I play this down, is it more damage? It's not 2 this turn, but it's 7. 5 plus 7. 5 plus 7. Think, chat. 5, 7, 12. 12 plus 14, 15, 16. It's 16. I need 1 more point of damage. We'll cast it in case they get like a Goblin Guide off the top. How about that? That plays around that. What are the prison elements? This is 1. Ensnaring Bridge is another, and Chalice of the Void. Land for our opponent. That's good for us so far. We'll discard a land here. That puts our opponent to 10. We can put them 10, 8, 3. So I have to hold Simian Spirit back. I'm going to hold Simian Spirit back, not to die to Goblin Guide. It doesn't make the clock any different here, chat. We're looking to dodge one more turn. One more turn. Shard volleys off the top. Okay. That's not one we expected. Begin sideboard. Alright, so our opponent knows to bring Searing Blazes back in. We'll go ahead and keep running the same style here. Molten Rain could be a hilarious way to take them off of a green or a white. And do some damage. I think we run it as is back, though. We'll have the play this time. That came down to who had the play and who had the draw, it looks like. I'd love to play first. Alright. We can keep Chalice on 1 and Eidolon right after. We do have to draw a card, but Chalice on 1, turn 1 is pretty good against our opponent. It should buy us enough time, especially seeing something like a Shard Volley. They have more 1-drops than the typical burn player. They might also have only kept a 1-lander. 1-lander, 6 spells? Could have happened, chat. We'll find out. Land on the top would be great. Second Eidolon's okay. Once we find our land, we'll definitely do a lot of damage to them. Fetching. Probably going to get the white source. Do you have a land opponent? They do. A 2-drop. They have their own Eidolon. We're going to play Eidolon Wars. Gonna miss our drop, unfortunately, here. So we've gone all in on Chalice. We'll see if it pays off shortly. Bonus Eidolon here would be a problem for us. Shattering Sprees. Okay. Opponent's playing all the 1-drops. It's not great for us. Land, please. Got there. Alright. Let's play our Eidolon past turn. Now there's 2 Eidolons out there, opponent. Are we going to make it 3 Eidolons? If we draw a land here, I'm almost tempted to trade Eidolon and then use the Slag Storm or Collective Defiance to kill this. We're at 14, they're at 15. This Hazard's looking a little bad in hand. Let's see if it's a land. It is not. It's another Hazard. We'll go ahead and trade with Goblin Guide here. We'll take damage, but they're going to take damage to play anything. And since we're not drawing a land, I'd rather do this. Make it so every spell costs them 4 here. What is this for 4 mana? Skullcrack. Skullcrack. Alright. Exquisite Firecraft. Well then, chat. Well then, chat. That's a bit of a different build from our opponent. Shattering Sprees. Alright. We did this last night, so at this point we dropped to rejoin a league. I think I want to run one more here just to get practice in. So we'll run an extra match here, and then we'll jump into our second league of the night. Match 4, it was a 1-2. Is Burn with Shattering. Just a little more shattering and shard volley. Gonna have to see if that's normal or not. I don't think that's normal, chat. I don't think I've seen that. We'll see what match 5 brings us. I like to play first. This is bad. Mulligan. We can keep this. Alright. Rabble Master or Ensnaring Bridge to put on the brakes. We'll keep this. Keep. Put the Collective Defiance on the bottom here. Mountain pass turn. Cliffs and nothing. I do like this mountain art. Thank you for noticing. All right, we're gonna go ahead and ramp out Chandra here. Normally I would recommend like Bridge or Rabble Master here, but Chandra on turn 2 is not a bad idea either. I like this mountain art. It's pretty. Tick up for damage and pass turn. Ooh, Hazoret would have been nice. Bolt it. Bolts Chandra. That could be bad for us if there's a second bolt here. I guess if a second bolt shows up here though and we top deck a land, that would be fine. Thought seizes? Inquisitions. What do you want to take, opponent? Those are some decisions. Takes Bridge here. Marsh Flats. To me, that spells that they're going to crack and then kill it with a Fatal Push. We'll play straight into this, though. It looks like our opponent's Mardu. Ready for that Fatal Push. You're late. We went to begin combat. We got our token. Still got my token, man. Swing. Getting there, chap. Now we have a blocker in case they get like a young Pyro out. This is another reason to have Chain Whirler over Sarkhan, by the way. The Chalice. I'm gonna go ahead and tick up here first. And then after that, ooh, never mind, chat. I like that option a lot better. We'll swing in here. I will trade Rabble Master with Young Pyro. I do like the extra goblin, though. It is nice to have. This could be a Lingering Souls. And again, another reason to have Chain Whirler. Black, black, red. Liliana. We're going to be discarding, I think. Okay, our Chalice disappears here, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Our Bedlam Reveler disappears as well. They need to swing in here. If they don't swing in, we kill this and swing and kill Liliana. Liliana's a big enough problem. Yeah. I need to stay with my initial plan here. Let's see here. Rabble Master at Liliana, the rest at face here. And we're going to actually just play the Simian Spirit Guide as well. More bodies. If they have a way to discard it or something, I don't really want it in my hand here. Obviously, if we draw a 4-drop and they kill Chandra, that's a problem. But they're probably killing Rabble Master because Rabble Master kills them. So I figure a bolt will go this direction. Lingering Souls from our opponent. Nicely done. 4, 5, 6. So we've got them dead on board, I think. Go ahead and swing in here. We'll offer this trade. And we'll hit them for 6. They have to block here, here. They take 4, go to 1 here. This is an incorrect block here, because now I win with Chandra. Got him, chat. The correct block would be doing Simian Spirit Guide, then they could at least have one more draw here. Our next draw would have been Blood Moon into a Chandra. Would have been pretty okay. Alright, Ingers come in here. Eidolons. Torpor Orb is question mark. We'll bring the Spyglass in. We did see a Liliana. Some people tell me to bring in Torpor Orb. Some say bring in Cage. This is for Bedlam Reveler. This is for Lingering Souls. I don't really like either, honestly. Molten Rain could be hilarious. Let's see here. We bring out Desperate Rituals here. We usually bring out like a couple bridges. They're going to bring in a bunch of K commands. We could Uba Mask. Let's try Uba Mask here. So if we Uba Mask and they do the Bedlam Reveler or any of their Faithless Lootings, that's kind of a reason to have that in there. Collective Defiance can actually kill Bedlam Reveler, which is really nice as well. I'll go down one Blood Moon and we'll bring in one Cage to humor the second halves of Faithless Looting and Lingering Souls. We've already lost this league. Let's learn something, chat. If you have already lost the league and you're playing for practice, don't sideboard like you normally do and see what happens. See if it's just amazing. And if it is, then maybe you change your sideboard plans. We're going to keep this hand. It's pretty good against our opponent. It's pretty good. So we'll keep. I'm going to get rid of the Simian Spirit Guide. I don't mind having 4 lands here. Second Spyglass is not a bad idea for sure. We run a Damping Matrix in that spot right now. Remember that this list is a little more broad in terms of its sideboard, and it's broad because we need to be careful about the diversity of Modern. That was a really good rip off the top here. Pass turn. This is really good too, because if they play, say, Young Pyro here, I can literally just Chain Whirl it. And that's what I will do. And we'll just try to get very aggressive with my opponent here. Lightning Bolts, that's fine. We'll hold both of these cards then. Well, they're down to 3. Thought Seizes. Well, I guess they'll take Chain Whirler here probably. They're down to 2 cards, chat. They did mull. They mulled to 6. What did they mull to? They mulled to 5. Ouch. Takes Chain Whirler, so I guess we're just gonna stick around here with this Anger. You know what? Let's just play this out. If they happen to have Young Pyro, we'll just keep swinging in and Anger if we need to in a pinch. Let's swing. A Liliana is a bit of a problem. Kills her Chain Whirler. Best cards here would be Hazard or Chandra or Rabble Master at this point, based on our opponent not doing anything. Gets the white source here. Another land for my opponent. Lingering Souls. It just stops Chain Whirler. It's not gonna block him for forever. Let's go ahead and swing in here. We're gonna hold the mountain, and the reason for doing that is if they have like a K command for this Eidolon, we don't want it to get this and discard our Anger. We'd like to keep our Anger around. So there's no real reason to play this. And assume we top deck like Hazoret, we play the mountain and play Hazoret and just swing in. So they might play the back half of Lingering Souls here. That would put them to 7. I'd just attack with Chain Whirler if they do that. 1 card in hand. They're fetching. It's interesting. It might be Bedlam Reveler here. It is. Collected Defiance off the top would be great. Bonus Angry here. Well, we'll go ahead and play our land now. The question is, do we go ahead and just fire in here with the idea that we just anger away? We probably don't really do too much here. I can also just sit back. He fires something off. He's got to kind of kill this Eidolon. Let's sit back for a turn, see what happens. Why not? Experiments abound. He plays anything, he's going to take 2, go to 6. It's helping our cause. So here, I think my opponent needs to get rid of Eidolon and maybe attack in. If they do anything where they're making Lingering Souls, hey, there's a Wear and Tear. All right, they go to 6 here. That's good for them. So they'll probably play the back half of Lingering Souls here and then attack in for 5. Like a Chain Whirler off the top would be really good for the spirits here. They might Liliana here too. Swinging in for 4, not 5. Oh, yeah, get in there, spirit. I'm not gonna block, chat. Not this turn. Young Pyro and Lingering Souls. So a land off the top, I attack in, they block with something, I double anger, and I kill Bedlam Reveler. Collective Defiance would be kind of cool too. There's a Blood Moon. That doesn't do a whole lot for me. Blood Moon turns off Lingering Souls. Let's hold back 1 turn. I need that second land to get rid of the Bedlam Reveler as well. Land for our opponent. Thoughtseize or Inquisition here is a problem, but they didn't play it last turn, and they opted to play a lot of spirits. They know I have 1 anger in hand. The fact that I didn't fire it off has to have them wondering a little bit. I will be blocking Bedlam Reveler here. I'll take this damage. Young Pyro gets held back. Look at that. Chain Whirler holding back technically 2 cards here. Left 6 to our opponent. Need a land, chat. Land fixes our big problems here. Here's his Wear and Tear, by the way, for like an Ensnaring Bridge. There's another Bedlam Reveler, so yeah, anger land off the top would be great here. Find a Chalice. At this point, we're gonna get hit for 6. I do have to anger. I guess I can turn off bolts. So we'll have to anger here. That's a shame. We only had 23 hits, so we had basically a 50-50 chance to nail it there. Hey, look at this guy. Rabble Master. It's funny because Mardu's been playing Rabble Master recently. They hit us for 8. We don't have a card that can save us here. No cards to save us, chat. We're losing this one. Going to 2. A lot of things kill us now. We did get them to 6. We're close. We'll hide that. Go on to game 3 here. We may also just concede to our opponent. I believe our opponent was... Yeah, our opponent's 0-2. I might concede to them so they can hopefully win something. We'll run it back. Both times, if Uba Mask was out, Bedlam Reveler would have drawn them stuff, but they wouldn't have done anything. All right, let's play first. Oh. I think this is a mulligan. I have 2 gemstone caverns here. It's not very good. All right, let's keep this. Let's see how this card does. Don't thought seize me, opponent. Don't thought seize me. Let's see what's on top. And a braid. I'll put that on top. That's pretty good here. All right. We'll just see how this works out, chat. Learning. Education stream right here. Thought seize me, opponent. Come on. All right. I imagine I have to run Rabble Master out here. I'm not ramping out Uba Mask. I just want to hit that on turn 4. Our opponent's letting us do this each time. Need to throw that stop right on main phase, chat. The other thing that's kind of cool with Uba Mask is we get to see every card that's drawn. So it's like playing Pseudo Lantern. Pseudo Lantern, chat. No! Maybe they won't care about this. We weren't getting it down anyway. What's this card? You know you won it, opponent. What is this artifact you have here, Fluffy? Well, it's this lady and she's holding this mask. The mask is clearly called Uba. It's a basic card. It's a basic card. It doesn't do anything. It's not like Boil. I mean, come on. They take the Abrade. Not concerned about this card at all. I like it. Alright. I'll chalice. I'll chalice on 1. Modern is pretty interesting. There's a lot of options out there though. A lot of decks to choose from. Alright, opponent paused. They tapped red and then unpaused. Pause and unpause. Well, Uba Mask is safe from the Thoughtseize, chat. Not safe from a K command, though. Come on, no K command. I need to get this Uba Mask down. This isn't a bad card. Don't worry about it, opponent. Don't worry. Engineered explosives on 0. Okay. Oh, come on, land. Come on. Yes, chat, we did it. We did it. How is this card? All right, here we go. Let's just see what this does. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, chat. It's just an Uba Mask. Look, it's a Bedlam Reveler. They better cast that now. You need to cast that now, opponent. All right, Uba Mask is the stuff against Mardu. Huh. That's a shame you won't get value out of that Reveler. It's a bummer. They're gonna totally blow this Uba Mask up, chat. You can't Faithless Looting either if that's what you're about to do, opponent. Oh, you could. Oh my gosh, is this a K command? Dang it, chat. They're mad. Couldn't figure out what to play. We'll hold this. That's fine. Man, we got their Bedlam Reveler, chat. That was good. That was good. 4 mana, remove Bedlam Reveler. No card advantage. Countered. I like it. What do you think, chat? Pretty good? They have no white, so all the Lingering Souls sitting in their hands they can't cast at the moment. Still don't have white. They have creature removal or Lingering Souls in hand. I can almost guarantee it. We'll go ahead and flood out for a little bit. Flood out just a touch. They have found white. Guarantee you there's a Lingering Souls coming here. Guarantee you it. Both sides. Here we go. Lingering Souls. Flashback. Lingering Souls. Nice. 4 damage. It's I'm building a boat here, chat. I'm building a boat. This boat's floating around. 4 damage, going to 14. This is all fine, chat. We got to play Uba Mask. We got to eat up a Bedlam Reveler. We're having a blast. We'll get back into a league right after this one. Mega oof. Liliana? No, that's wrong mana. Okay. Makes us discard our gemstone. Go ahead and anger. That's why we were holding the land, because if they did that in our draw step, we get to pick. Excuse me. Hiccups. Alright. Lingering Souls number 2. Here we go. And the back half of Lingering Souls. Nice. Alright, chat. Round 2. Here we go. Your turn late, Bloodman. We'll go ahead and play this down. It prevents Liliana. It'll prevent another Lingering Souls. They probably have the removal for this. Alright, we're going to 8, chat. Going to 8. Spyglass. Let's take a peek at what they're playing over there. Chain Whirl off the top would be great. We got one more draw at it. We can name Liliana here. Like I said, I would probably give this game to my opponent anyway. Bolts us. Thoughtseize and Dreadbore. Okay. We'll name Liliana. Alright, we have one draw at this, chat. One draw. One itty bitty draw. They drew the swamp. Going to 1, chat. Need a sweeper. Need a sweeper. I think we have a couple bridges too. Sweeper would be good though. It's not enough, chat. I could escalate it like 20 times. Let's do it for everything. Target player discards. You get to discard. We'll do 4 damage to this. And I'm going to do 3 damage to my... Oh, I can't to myself. All right, then. Escalated. I can't, apparently. Opponent or Planeswalker. I can't. Collective Defiance just got a minus. Look, I gave them new cards. We'll see what they want to play. Yeah, you can't hit yourself with that. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, chat? It's strange. It's weird like that. All right. We're going to get reset here into a new league, chat. See if we can't bounce back from our detrimental league of this one here. All right, while we're thinking if we want to make any changes here, if you're not familiar, and some people are not because they're not streamers or they haven't seen Twitch post it, this is subtember. And what Twitch does every now and then is, and usually it is in September, is that if you have a gifted sub, you can renew that for $1. You can renew that for $1. Obviously, you would need a gifted sub, though. And they have information. I think I put the link in the command subtember as well. All right. I don't think I really want to change anything here. I'm kind of wondering if this double hazard was a good idea in the main. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one hazard out, and we're going to bring back a favorite, chat. We're going to bring back a favorite. Pia and Kieran Nalar. Now, if people don't want this, I will entertain a Sarkon. So I'm going to give you guys an opportunity while we're sitting here to voice your concerns with bringing Pia and Kieran back while I look something up. Do you want to see Pia and Kieran, or do you want to see a Sarkon in the flex spot here? What do you want to see, chat? And then we'll get into another full league, and we'll call it a night after the next league here. Anything. Let's play Avalanche Riders. I don't think I have that. I don't have an Avalanche Riders. I don't have one. I'd consider it, though. You've put in Magma Spray, and I don't think they are ever coming out. The Scry 2 has been godlike. We're not splashing black. You want to run a Magma Jet? Instead of Pia and Kieran? You say 2, right? I'm assuming it's Magma Jet, because Magma Spray, it does 2 damage in Exiles. We could do that instead of Collective Defiances. I could do 3 of those, or like 2 and 1 Collective Defiance. Could try that. What do you think, chat? We had 1 vote for Pia, I have 1 vote for Magma Jet. I don't have Avalanche Riders, so we're going to have to pass on that. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. But one with nothing is black, isn't it? I also don't have one of those. I have no idea why I would discard my hand. If you want discarding of hands, you can play this dragon. We have a vote for a dragon. Now I have a split vote. Why'd I let you guys vote on anything? We have Pia, Magma Jets, and the Dragon have been voted on. Zale, what do you want? Break the tie for me so I can get into my next league. Dragon? Oh, we have another vote for Dragon. And we say likely like the Bridge Dragon. So I tried to play Pyro Prison, watched all your videos, and got the whole deck. But man, it's a bad deck. Or maybe I just suck at drawing the right cards. I always drew the wrong half of the deck. Do you find that you tend to just draw the wrong cards in the wrong time more than other decks? Not really. Alright, let's put the dragon in for Pia and Kieran. How many times have you run the deck Suggy time? We'll put the dragon in, chat. We'll get back into our league. The deck is not easy to play. That should not qualify it as a bad deck. It's just not easy to play. The reason some blue decks, and this is just a comment, chat, don't get your hands up in a tizzy here. The reason that some blue decks are a little bit easier, not all of them, but some, is because you can actually use the cantrips to help fix your hand. We're playing our turns 5, 6, and 7 before we even draw them. Alright, chat, let's do this. Let's see if we can get some wins here. We are on the draw. It's a medium hand. We'll go ahead and keep this. Kind of medium. We do have a Slag Storm here. Hoping for no humans. Hoping for no Tron. Okay, Temple of Malice. So we're having a Goryo's Vengeance based deck, it looks like. Usually they run this, so we might need to ramp Chalice out onto 2 pretty fast here. Usually play Lantern, Infect, and Ad Nauseam. There's a Goryo's here, chat. So we are going to try to ramp out Chalice on 2, so I'm going to hold here and get Chalice on 2. What were your matchups? Because if your local FNM is 100% Jund, I'd actually tell you don't buy this deck. You're not going to have fun at your local meta. Alright, so Chalice immediately onto 2 here. This is the deck we're playing against. They did pitch a Goryo's. Next thing we'll need is a bridge because they're probably playing through the breach as well. We did just shut off Knight's Whisper and those things, so that's kind of good. I may fire off this Slag Storm next turn. Alright, you know what? We're going to fire this off at ourselves, and we're going to make our player discard here. And I know I'm going to hit a land more than likely, so let's do this. Sweet. Pass turn. Yes, I know. That countered. I get it, chat. I get it, chat. It's countered. That was a cool reset, wasn't that? World Spine Worm hits us to 5. So I need a bridge off the top. I need a bridge right here, chat. Well, we've dug plenty of cards looking for it. Bridge? Alright, so through the breach got us there. A bunch of burn. So burn's a 50-50 matchup. It's a little bit less in your favor if you don't have the right cards game 1. Jeskai Control is definitely pretty winnable. Some janky combos. You're probably going to lose to janky combos because we're built to beat meta. Jeskai Ascendancy will beat you pretty easily. Scape Shift is probably in your favor. No Jund. So the Jeskai Ascendancy probably beats you about 80% of the time. Burn's probably a 40-60 matchup or 50-50 if you know the people. Jeskai Control you should beat without a problem though. Okay. So we need to be ASAP fast here, chat. We're going to take Slag Storms, Braids, Angers out, etc. Going to bring in Hazoret, Cage, Spyglass Damping, and Eidolons here. We could also do Uba Mask. This is interesting. Let's do that instead, because if we ramp that out and they don't have what they need in hand, then it never gets to hand. I like this. I like this. Blood Moon is not as important, but it's still decent. That was a pretty cool reset. Actually, it gave us the best chance. And if we would have hit one of our bridges, we could have gotten that down instead of Chandra. We were playing the Desperate Ritual just to get it out of hand. I think this is fine. Maybe one Eidolon out. That seems fine. So we definitely want this bridge to hit somehow. Blood Moon's actually reasonably decent against them. I'll take one Blood Moon out though. The reason it's reasonably decent is because they have a lot of the black spells is what they need. They'll probably fetch the basic, but if they don't, then Blood Moon can slow the game down a little bit as well. Let's play first. Alright. We'll keep this. Basically, we're going to hope to not get turn 2'd here. If we don't get turn 2'd, we'll be fine. And I think I'm going to try to get the Chalice on 2 again. It'll protect us from things like... I'd like to say Ancient Grudge, but there's other stuff. First thing down is going to be Bridge. We don't want anything just to happen to us here. We'll probably put Chalice on 2 next because of this shenanigans. That's a reason to drop 1 extra Blood Moon. They made green, by the way, chat, I think. So let's go ahead and put this Chalice on 2. And then from here, we could play Dragon, obviously, but it was going to be Rabble Rabble. And then 3 turns from here, we'll probably win. There's Gristle. There's Gristle. Gristle Daddy. Alright, we'll play Rabble number 1. Don't need an Eidolon here. We'll play Rabble 2, and then we'll collect a Defiance and close the game out. Lucky for us, Through the Breach doesn't hurt us as much. Play Rabble number 2 here. Swing, swing, swing. I'd like to get a few more cards out of hand, but that's not going to happen yet. But yeah, Scape Shift shouldn't have been a problem for you. Torpor Orbs in, keep the bridges, Blood Moons. That's pretty much your game plan. Burn's tough, though. Burn is tough. Through the Breaches, they're going to make lots of worms here. Chat. A lot of worms. Oh. Okay. Draws some cards. Are they looking for a way to get rid of my bridge here? They can't make mana with Desperate Ritual. You can draw 7 more here. I guess this is a way to do it here. If they have an answer, they're gonna find it. Land. It's a swamp. But yeah, if I ran into Jeskai Control and Scape Shift all day, I'd be a pretty happy camper. But yeah, I wouldn't argue it's a Nourishing Shoal. Let's gain another 11 here. Oh, that was nice. Okay, you see what happened there? For those that maybe missed that because I have F6, Nourishing Shoal, and then they revealed a Desperate Ritual in order to get mana here. It's pretty good. Our opponent might have us here, depending on what they brought in to get rid of Chalice or Bridge. You definitely need to know kind of what to keep. There's another Splice here. So our opponent's going to have plenty of mana here. They're going to, Through the Breach, Borby. And then they're going to just hit us for 21 damage, probably. Nourishing Shoals again, so they can cast Through the Breach, spliced onto Arcane here. Getting Borby out. Hey, got around our bridge, chat. Well, that's no good. They had to use all 4 Nourishing Shoals to do it. Well, they're picking things off now. Maybe they don't have enough lands. Drawing a whole bunch more. They've got to have enough lands. Maybe they'll pitch them all at these guys. And then what do they do? So they got around my Chalice on 2 by splicing. And splicing allowed them to do that. Totally busted. Well, they got around the chalice. I don't really have another way to prevent that. Other than I would have had a damping matrix out as well. I guess we could have put down a Rabble Master before, one turn earlier. I don't know. I don't know. Took a time. Thank you for the follow. Don't know, chat. Got O2'd by Grishelbrand, though. Grishelbrand. Alright, we'll keep this. Turn 2 Rabble Master, turn 2 a Braid, turn 2 Ensnaring Bridge, turn 2 Chain Whirler. I like all of this. Also depends on what build you're running. Burn's going to be a problem with this. Bowmat's not as interesting. Alright, we will attempt to race Bowmat here. Kind of actually hoping to play a couple more Bowmats here and we get them with Chain Whirler. A Swift Spear followed by a Swift Spear. No attacks. Well, let's go ahead and use the Chain Whirler here. That'll get rid of Bowmat, which is fine here. And now our goblins are lethal if they do that. Argument to have attacked first, then Chain Whirlered after. It'll be alright, though. Maybe a little bit of sequencing there. Lava Runner. Lava Runner. Grim Lavamancer. Alright. We'll go on the super offensive here. See what we can get here. Not too worried about what's going on here. Opponent can't be too happy seeing this kind of stuff coming at them. Block, block, block. And a double block here to kill Rabble Master by chance. We're gonna braid the Lavamancer over here. Okay. Gonna go ahead and just braid this guy and pass the turn. That guy kills Rabble Master. I get to make tokens here. I'm cool with this. They might hit me for a little bit. Oh, a gut shot. Okay. Gut shot, chap. Fiery Temper gets rid of Chain Whirler here. We get hit for 4, 6. This is alright. Let's see here. We'll put Bridge down. That actually prevents Lava Runner from attacking. They'll get 4 damage in maximum, plus maybe 3 in the air, so 6 we'll go to. Bowmat. Well, you can kill Bowmat, so maybe not the worst. Take 3. Alright, so we can kill Bowmat here, or we can go Dragon. We're going to go Dragon here, because I think I will be able to find the answers I need. A little faster. It also is going to prevent all of these guys from attacking us, meaning Bowmat's only worth 1 card here. Lava Runner. Cool. Spirit Guide plus land. We'll play our land and we'll play our Spirit Guide here. No real reason not to. Pass turn to our opponent. So we're getting a little view here of Dragon in action, chat. Dragon in action. Flame of Keld. All right. Nice. They're going to get to draw 2 cards. A Braid plus. Braid plus. What? Land. Alright. What do I want to kill here? What do I want to kill here? I guess I kill Bomat here. I've already gone through both Chain Whirlers, so anything else off the top is going to be something else. That deck list will be close. We've made a couple changes here. Dragon is in for one of those Hazarets. But deck list is pretty close. Opponent drew some cards here. Soul Scar. Chandra's really good to see here. And a Blood Moon is not. So we'll do 4 here and tick up. I don't plan to play the Blood Moon unless... I don't know, unless this is a land. Sure, I'll play Blood Moon. I'm getting rid of it anyway. Alright, we're four turns away. More than likely. Alright, if a red source would do damage, extra damage. What do you got, opponent? Wizard's Lightning. Goes after Chandra and kills Chandra. That's 5 points of damage not coming to my face. I'm good with that. Play a secondary bridge in case they have some way to get rid of that. So I'm not really sure how I want to try to beat this opponent here. I guess the angers come in here. The bridges and stuff are probably fine. We can get empty-handed most of the time. Alright, so we'll put a Chalice on 1 here. I'm not going to put one on 3, even though Wizard's Lightning is 3. I probably want to put one on 2. I mean, if I feel like it, I could put one on 3 here, chat. Let's go ahead and put one on 3. I don't think I'm just winning out of nowhere. And they haven't played any 2-drop. Well, they played a couple. And they play a Wizard's Lightning right behind this. Okay. 1 and 3. Be great to put another Chalice on 2. Just to be all great here. Is there a Flame of Kel deck out? I'm not familiar with it personally. So we're going to escalate 2 modes. We're going to draw 1 extra card here and deal 3. So it's going to be a discard here and 3 here. JK. JK, chat. JK. It 5-0'd last rounds of postings. Nice. I'm assuming it's very creature heavy. So match 2 Flame of Killed. Alright, our opponent concedes here. I have a feeling we've locked them out on 1 and 3, so that's kind of nice to know. Let's see here. Angers need to come in here. Eidolons are probably fine as well. I wonder if I'm supposed to treat them like burn. I wonder if I'm supposed to treat them like burn. Collective Defiance might be too slow here. Blood Moon seems pretty awful as well. Maybe a Hazard out, maybe Hazard in. Maybe just 1 Eidolon out. Yeah, let's try this. Haven't played against this, obviously. It's a fairly new deck. See what we can do here. This is not keepable. We'll mulligan this. Alright, we can keep this. This gets interesting. We'll put this land on top. We do need that. Gemstone out. Get rid of gemstone. Pass here. We'll play spyglass first. We could actually name Bomat if we wanted to. We'll see if a Grim Lavamancer's sitting over there. We'll see what's over there. A Faithless, this guy, and a Flame. So we'll go ahead and name Bomat. Bomat was named. That seems fine here. I think Hazard's going to be faster than their hand. See what they play. Mountain's been played. Faithless Looting's been played. Pitch a mountain. I'll assume they pitch that mountain. Soul. They have Flame and Get to Lava Runts. Alright. Alright, Hazard. Let's teach them a lesson here. Well, if things go wrong, chat. Things go wrong here with Hazard. We have a bridge. Let's go. 5 to your face. Boom. Mountain. Get to. Flame. They discard the last card. Can hit for 3. Cool. Let's just cast Simeon's Spirit Guide here and swing for 5. This will give us a blocker as well. Remember, double damage coming down here in 2 turns. Draws an extra 2 here. Anger off the top would be hilarious. What do you got, opponent? Swift Spear. If we're worried about a super blowout next turn, we could just bridge pretty easily. Wizard's Lightning, targeting Hazard. Dang. Did not realize this put -1/-1 counters. Alright, so we can hit for 4. So this is what we're going to do. This is always fun. We're going to hit for 4, and then I'm just going to play bridge. And then we'll just ping off the rest of the damage here, which should be 3 turns. No blocks from my opponent. And we will hope they have no artifact removal for 3 turns, chat. Here we go. I'm not in the standard loop. No, I'm not. This thing's busted, man. Taking down Hazards. That Wizard's Lightning, I was like, oh, that's cute. Why didn't you kill this? And then I was like, what? What's this? They do dumb things. Kill 2/2s, it sounds like. Madness. You know what's really cool, though? This guy's still indestructible right now. Firing it off at my face here does an additional 2 here. It's a lot of damage. I need help fast, chat. There's an Abrade. Well. Discard. Spell 1. 2 turns, opponent. 2 turns. Faithless Looting. They're looking. They're looking. They hit two Wizards Lightning and they got it. Yeah, but I'm not in the standard loop. I don't know about those standard cards. All right, opponent, do you have it? You're down to 2. I'm down to 2. Got it? Faithless Looting. Here's the best shot at it. And? Gut shot. Deals 1 to kill Hazoret. Oh, chat. Maybe I should have used the Abrade on Soulscar. Alright, chat. Faithless looting. I need Chandra. ASAP. Chandra? You're not Chandra. You're not Chandra. Where's Chandra? By the way, our opponent is digging like a madman. Collective Defiance would do it too. Slagstorm technically could if they were tapped out. We have a lot of options. Collective Defiance isn't in here. Surprised they got rid of Grim Lavamancer. They must have the kill here. Otherwise, this would have done it in 2 turns. They find it? Alright. My opponent found it. Alright. That would have been 1 point of damage. There it is. A little ways down. An Uba Mask really tempts me right now. Based on my opponent Faithless looting like crazy. Damping Matrix probably isn't too bad to bring in. I don't know if I want these Eidolons. I mean, I guess I could because they have to cast a lot of things and the Eidolons would have locked them out. Alright. Okay. Mixing it up a little bit here. Trying a couple things since we've never seen this deck before. We'll keep this. This is pretty decent here. Turn 2 Chalice on 1. We have an Anger to clean things up here. I'm assuming this is going to be Bomat. No, it's Lava Runner. Alright. Not as worried about that one. Put a Chalice on 1 here. That'll stop all the Faithless lootings. I don't know if I'm supposed to put Chalice on 2. I don't know. I'm going to put 2 things in the graveyard. Let's just shoot this down. Just shoot it down. I want to hold the Anger in case they like somehow get some more stuff out there. Kind of okay with what we're doing so far. The flame. Flame killed. Now my opponent put a lot of things in the graveyard. Go ahead and start with Chandra here. I'm not too worried. This will allow me to put a Chalice on 2 or throw the Chalice on 3. I just don't know what the deck runs. Based on what I've seen, I probably just put Chalice on 3 after I do some other stuff here. Let's play a bridge down. Follow the bridge with a Chain Whirler seems okay here as well. We'll pass turn. Chain Whirler gets to attack in every turn. I don't think I wanted to put a Chalice on 3 just yet. We might just put Chalice on 2. Or we'll just get it. Yeah, Uba Mask would be sweet. For the decks with Faithless looting and this Flame, not that this is normal, But with the Faithless Looting decks, I'm really tempted that Ubamask could be something. Alright, we beat the Flame of Keld deck. We'll have to see if that shows up a little more frequently. I don't think it will. It doesn't seem too powerful. It seems like a weaker version of stuff that's doing the burn. But we've just played against Grishelbrand and Flame of Keld. Two very aggressive decks. Let's see where we go from here. Got 2 more matches tonight, chat. I'm trying to keep it to 2 leagues and kind of end it there. I know that's causing a couple of the streams to be shorter because our leagues go quickly, but I think this works out pretty decently because I can take care of the dog a little bit as well and rest the voice a little bit. We ran into that problem 4 weeks ago or something where the voice was going. So trying to keep it at that cadence. If I keep it at that cadence for a little bit, what I might do is start streaming a little bit on the weekends as well. But we'll see. We'll see, chat. These both hands are terrible. Unknown opponent. 1 landers. All right. Maybe we'll play Dragon turn 2. I don't know, chat. That seems real risky. But against Burn, why not? Alright, we're going to get to grab that land, so maybe we'll get something a little more tasty before Dragon. Otherwise, I'm probably running Dragon out and seeing if we can race. Alright, Dragon it is. We're going to open ourselves up to Syrian Blaze, but I think a little mixture of the draw plus maybe topping a land here might get us there. I don't know. This is probably the weirdest start that I've had against a Burn player. We'll see if it pays off. 2 bolts would be miserable here. Eidolon would be fine. 2 bolts is miserable. I guess that's 6 damage not coming to my face. And a Blood Moon off the top? Alright. I get to F6. Oh boy. Yeah, it's not face. I guess that's reasonable. Opponent's gonna hit us for 2. Hopefully a land here. A Chalice of the Void. Alright. We can put that on 1. Opponent's thinking about that one. Alright. We know what kind of deck this opponent is. So this is... this deck is what I played against at my PPTQ. And beat me. It was just too fast. Goblin grenades. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna throw the Chalice on 1. They're basically looking to beat me in 3 turns here. So like we tried to do with the Flame of Keld, they're gonna just do by beating in with face. Needing a braid here, I guess. Running a braids. Alright. So this one's a little different because of this Goblin Grenade here. But we'll bring in Torpor Orb here. Angers. So the one that I played against had Vengevine, so I'm tempted to bring Cage in, but we didn't see we didn't see a Vengevine. Eidolons are probably decent here. Bridges are actually okay here. Chain Rollers are not. They don't kill anything. Rabble Master is not very good either. So I have room to bring the cage in. Let's just do 4 Rabble Masters out. Angers, Torp Orbs, and Cage. Yeah, it's Bushwhacker like goblins. I'll keep the Chain Whirlers in, with the idea that they can block better. The version that I saw at the PPTQ was a Vengevine version of this, and a Hollow One, all smashed together. So they'd Faithless Looting or Street Wraith, and then they'd Burning Tree Emissary, Bushwhacker, they would Hollow One. It was pretty crazy. Oh, Blood Moon was what we should probably have taken out. I'm gonna mulligan this. I feel like I'm gonna need this bridge. This hand seems okay if I could draw Runner land. I'm gonna mulligan one more time. I have a specific hand I'm looking for. This is definitely not it. We'll keep though. I'll put the Torp Orb on top. That'll stop some shenanigans here if they have an explosive hand. That's crazy. Turn 3s and turn 2s sometimes? That's crazy. Alright. So the hope here is Torp Orb is going to slow some stuff down. Goblin Pile Driver. Alright. Well, as funny as this looks now with the Blood Moon, and our opponent will be like, huh, he just has Blood Moon. It actually enables our Chain Whirler here. So maybe we'll get something out of this. It's also just hitting for 1 here. And it's hitting for a little more now. 6. So here, it's got to be Chandra here. Pretty sure it's a tick down, kill the chieftain here and pass turn. They may continue to go to face here, which might give me an opportunity to play Chain Whirler. Fanatic Firebrand. Goblin Guide. We have the right cards in, believe me, chat. Bridges, Angers, and such. Blood Moon's not correct. So that could be like a Rabble Master. This is a lot of damage. They might just ignore Chandra here. You'd expect a Flame of Keld? Yeah, Flame of Keld could be pretty brutal. So I think we have to kill Pile Driver here, and then Goblin Chain Whirler to kill the Firebrand here. And then we'll have Chain Whirler to block Goblin Guide. It's definitely not out of it yet, but we're doing what we can. You're definitely behind. Torp Orb's good. Alright, our opponent's got it all for us. They also had this to do that. There's our bridge. Our opponent is educating us on how to play our deck. We'll move on here. Alright, so I'm going to label that one BTE Goblins because that is why I kept some of the stuff I did in. They were telling me how to board Blood Moon. Alright, let's keep on moving, chat. But yeah, at the PTQ, I ran into basically BTE Goblins, and yeah, it was rough. Mulligan, we'll keep this, we'll bottom this, we'll go with this. Still got the Chalice, not on turn 1 anymore. Steam Vents, untapped, plays a Delver. Alright, I like our hand now. We'll need a little help here with a land. And we are gonna have to get rid of this Delver at some point. Hits for 1. We're going to go ahead and try a Chalice on 1 here. Alright. I need a land, chat. A land and we'll be good against blue-red wizards. They have an Abrade. Well then, opponent. Well then, opponent. No flip from the Delver, that's good. Misty has not played in blue-red Delver. What are we playing against? What's going on, chat? Not knowing what they're on, we're going to go ahead and start running out goblins. See if we can get some bolts or counter spells before we get this bridge out. Teamer Delver is a potential, especially seeing this card. Little bit of an oddball card here, though. Bolts. Doesn't bolt. Abrades. Are they trying to be us, chat? They trying to be us? Blue-red Wizards doesn't play Misty. Maybe. But this is why sometimes you don't have to play like the main fetches, because until they cracked that and got blue-red there, I literally put them on Teamer Delver. Delver. Delver, Delver, Delver. What do we think? Rabble Master here? How about... Yes, Rabble Master. It is sneaky. Sneaky. We'll do this. They need to do that in main phase. Opponent says they're gonna lose because of their bad stops. Nah. I just let them know that they're gonna lose because their Delver is not flipping. They just probably don't have the stop right here. They need a stop right here. And then they need to not accidentally click to begin combat phase. I don't know how far I can push this without these flipping here. There's like an argument to putting a chalice down on one. I think there's an argument to just slag storming as well here. There's an argument to trying to bridge as well. Let's try to clear the board. Let's try to clear the board. Got him. All right. We can attempt a Chandra. This is probably Snapcaster or Vendilion Click. Nimble Obstructionist. All right. Going to 12, chat. There's a land. Let's attempt a Chandra here. I'm gonna tick up with Chandra. And let's try a bridge as well. Chandra landed, so I'm thinking this bridge should land as well. I'd be a little bit surprised. We'll hold Chalice. I'd like to get Chalice on 1 following this. I like this play. I think if they have a counter, they counter Chandra. They don't wait. I'd be surprised if this gets countered. Snapcaster. Wizard's Lightning. Yep, and 2 braids are already gone. Say, snap, Wizard's Lightning, hit us. There's an argument to putting Chalice on 2 to avoid another Snapcaster hit a braid. It doesn't hit many of the burn pieces, though. Uh-oh, there's this guy. Uh-oh, chat. I think I have to put this Chalice on 2, don't I? I think I can beat. These are 1/1s now. So I have to get empty-handed here. Otherwise this gets really crazy. So if I have to get empty-handed here, we're gonna put Hazard down and then we'll put Chalice on 1. I don't particularly like that. I'd like to get Chalice on 2. I guess I could block 1, but I like my life total at 9. They need 3 Wizard's Lightnings here. Snap a braid is a problem. They shock. Don't have a cryptic. That'd be ridiculous. Snapcaster. Okay, they have it all, chat. Needed it on 2. So they braid this. These become 2/2s. And then where do they go here? We block something here. We take 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dang it. So if we put that on 4, these don't come in for that much. Maybe that was the play. Oh, this doesn't have haste. Duh. Oh, we're still in it. Still in it. Still in it, chat. Believe. Top deck bridge. Down tick. Killed this. These 2 come in. Down tick, kill, block. Block, no prowess. If they get no prowess here, the play is to a braid. A braid, down tick, block, and hope for no prowess. I like that play slightly more. I like it just slightly more. Because I think if we uptick, we're in bigger trouble. We'll hold back, and we'll hope for no prowess. How about that, chat? No prowess. Delver. So apparently we needed to put it on 2 because they drew just mono snapcasters afterwards. Alright. If we would have ticked up with Chandra, we would have hit a Blood Moon. So that wouldn't have been the bridge. We would have turned him off Snapcaster. Alright. Match 4. Red Wizards. We're playing a lot of decks that are all over the place, chat. Alright, we're going to bring Boils in. We're going to bring our Eidolons in. Angers in. Going to take out Chain Whirlers here. Take out a Hazoret, take out a Blood Moon. Dragon blocks the air, helps bridge out. Collected Defiance is okay. Rabble Masters might be worth it. It sure would be bad if they have running Snapcasters. They kill like 12 creatures? Think for a second. Yeah, they do. So Chain Whirl is a lot better than Rabble Master or Blood Moon Hazoret. Maybe 2 Blood Moons. Go with this stuff. 1 Eidolon out. Kind of like this. We'll try it. Dogfight, what's up, man? We're tanking real bad here. Taking many beats, getting beaten by all kinds of decks tonight. Alright, we're gonna keep this. This is reasonably good against our opponent. Notice that I kept Blood Moon in because even though they're blue-red, for whatever reason, our blue-red wizard opponents like to fetch Steam Vents. Everything they have is under 3. You are correct. Notably, so is a lot of our stuff. Alright, so we're going to Blood Moon and then boil away a land eventually and then go from there. Eidolon hurts us too, so there's that argument. It does look like Chalice on 2 though is the place to be. We'll start with this Blood Moon. Palladian, why are you excited? Blood Moon, yes, is very good in this matchup. For whatever reason, Blue-Red Wizards doesn't play a lot of basic islands. Crater Maker. Lightning bolts us. My luck will turn around. Oh, it will. It will. We'll probably have a better Friday. It's a good day to have a better Friday. Wizards Lightning here. There's our island from our opponent. We can boil that. Probably going to be Slag Storming. We'll see. So what do I do? Chalice on 2 here? Do I need to Slag Storm this? I probably need to Slag Storm this. They're not playing too many other creatures here so far. Goblin Skred. Let's see here. Chalice on 1 would stop another one coming down. We're going to go ahead and throw the Chalice on 1 here. I'm going to do that because we're going to boil away this island here in 1 to 2 turns. And then they're dealing with just Wizard's Lightning and Lightning Bolts. And if we don't boil it away here, maybe they have a follow-up Delver off the top. Hey, look. It's Snapcaster Bolt, chat. It's like our opponent's got it all. They have a Wizard's Lightning in hand, too. It's like they've got it all, chat. Bolts us. Chalice on 1 coming down. Wizard's Lightning +2, so we're going to 5. Glad we killed Delver. That is not being sarcastic. Look at this Fledge Strand. It's like they've got it all. Indeed. It's strange like that. We'll go ahead and play a bridge. Incoming a braid. Calling it now, chat. Upbraid me. Are they tapping it before it even hits the battlefield here? Are you tapping it before it even hits the battlefield, opponent? Oh, a remand. Okay. That would be a reason to boil. Wizard's Lightning takes us to 5. This takes us to 3. Any one of their numerous burn spells will kill us here. Countered. Got him. Got him, chat. Well, I definitely need a bridge here, probably. Well, I get to bridge, and if they remand it, I get to play bridge again. So we're going to stop Snapcaster, force them to have Wizard's Lightning here to win it. Whew, alright, chat. And now we need to boil this stupid island away so they don't Snapcaster it. I think at our end step we'll go ahead and do this. I know it's only one island, but it completely shuts them off here of blue. Do you have a Snapcaster or Wizard's Lightning? I feel like you would have already cast that, opponent. Slow rolling me? What is this for 3? What is this, chat? Okay, they cycle. Fair enough. There goes their island. Don't have Wizard's Lightning, please. Hey, look at that, chat. Alright, we'll play our land past turn. We literally can't keep lands because they could play something with one damage. Be bad. Don't abrade my ensnaring bridge either, opponent. We're going to 1. Going to 1, chat. Burst Lightning. Countered. I need something to kill Chain Whirler here. Oh my gosh. Blood Moon. Our opponent had it all. This is not a good night, chat. Not a good night. Let's see here if I can draw a few cards. There's the other bridge. That would have been fine. Anger would have been okay. Man, I was gonna draw a lot of lands. Alright, we'll play one more for the night, chat. Clearly we're in the bad luck so far. We had a Grishelbrand get around our Chalice. We did beat a Flame of Kel deck. We then took on goblins and sideboarded perhaps a little bit incorrectly based on game 1. And then blue-red wizards sneaks around us with runner Snapcasters. It was 3, wasn't it? I guess there was 1 in the graveyard and it wasn't quite 3 in a row, but it was 2 in a row right after. Needed to put that Chalice on 2 instead of Hazoret. Well, we learned. We learned, chat. Never made a devotion deck. 4 arbors, 4 birds, 4 burning trees, 3 eternals, Knight of the Reliquary. So you like Knight. Acidic Primal, Ulamog. Ulamog and Emrakul you're probably not casting. You probably want to do something else other than those. Garruk Wildspeaker is good for Green Devotion. Summoner's Pact 1 is a little bit interesting. Primal Command Eternal Witness Loop's nice though. You have your Oaths and Utopia Sprawls. I would probably go up one more Forest personally. I like 7 instead of 6. And I don't know a good sideboard because I haven't been keeping up with the meta. We'll try this hand. We've already lost this league here. I'm sure there's many ways to build it. Well, looks like we might be against control here, chat. It'd be kind of a rough way to end it. I can show you my Green Devotion list after I'm done here. It just hasn't been touched in a long time. So Green Devotion, like your Uamogs are great and stuff, but when you're casting those, you should have already probably won the game by then. Try a Rabble Master here. I'm sure this getting... Can't be Logic Knotted. Can be Mana Leak though. What's that doing? So I think your Green Devotion list, I think it's fine. I think you just gotta try it. What was it? You had the Promised End here. But Promised End isn't doing too much because you don't have a lot of instants or sorceries, right? Or each type. You don't have really an easy way to get the different types into your graveyard. I mean, I like Crater Hoof personally. I mean, there's some case to just running more Primeval Titans. You definitely can get up to that mana. I'm not saying you can't. This is gonna be a Jace. I don't think we're winning this game 1, chat. I think that's the thing that struggles with Green Devotion is the finishers are kind of all in. You can get on consistently on turn 3. So they put a card on the bottom. Still isn't helping our case here. I think Jace is gonna beat us. Yeah, if you can like consistently get that out on turn 3, and that's, I'll caution you. Yeah, it's without disruption and other things, but I can do the same, and then I swing in with a Crater Hoof with like 2 Burning Tree Emissaries and an Arbor Elf already out. Using Primal Command. I don't know, maybe Promise End's pretty good. They just put a card on top of our library, chat. That can't be very good for us. Whoa, okay, they gave us this. Of all cards. We'll escalate 2 times. Make ourselves discard. Oops. And see if they'll allow us to shuffle, or to discard. And draw. I'm sure the Knight's pretty good. I play with Nissa. I'd actually play that deck. I would play that on Monday. Opponent Cryptics here. We're not in really good shape. This has been a very rough league tonight, chat. Burning up the tickets tonight. They put a card on top again. Maybe I'll play it. Here, I'll favorite it. Put it in our decks. I'll show you my list, though, before the end of the stream, Slick Rick. Alright, we're going to concede. I'm sure they have the counter. I'm sure they have the Jace. Alright, let's see if we can beat them here. Spyglass comes in, Ubamask, Hazoret, Boils, Eidolons. Out is Bridge, Slag Storms, and Abrades. Easy swaps, chat. Easy swaps. Garrick is awesome. Garrick is awesome. Do you have that version? Because that's the version I want. By Therese Nielsen. Those Shrine to Nyx. By the way, Slickrick, I don't know if you've made this sideboard or if you've kind of gotten this off of someone or anything. I assume you've made it, but you are using the sideboard land in the only way that I believe it should be played. I'd like to play first. Oh, we have two of our hate cards here, and we don't have enough lands. I'm going to have to mulligan this, but this would have been fun. We'll keep and hope to have a land on top. That's risky. Let's mulligan again. Just mulligan to Oblivion. We'll keep this. We'll put that on top. Alright, here we go. Turn 1 Blood Moon. You can juggle shrines well. Shrines? Oh, Nykthos is called Shrine. I did not know that. Did not know that, chat. We'll go ahead and ramp out Blood Moon here to prevent white mana from showing up. And we'll see if this can take us to a victory here. Jam Eidolon here. See if this sticks. Mana Leak will stop that. Hey, it's like that card exists in the deck. Well, we'll hold Collective Defiance. It's not doing a whole lot here just yet. Alright, we'll hold this card. We might be turning this Collective Defiance into like a draw 2 here. Opponent's Visions is coming off here. Devotion lists are definitely sweet. Don't get me wrong. I would personally play a few more packs, but that's the route I would go because I like to combo with my Devotion list. You could definitely do what you're doing too. Stony Silence was brought in for us, opponent. All right, let's go ahead. I'm afraid of a Teferi a little bit. Let's just cast a Simian Spirit Guide and pass the turn. Countered. All right, I'm glad I didn't play Defiance. Opponent's got 5 mana. Well, we'll jam Chandra, see if we're good. Clear for takeoff? Nope, there's a negate. All right, let's keep going, opponent. Where's my boiled, chat? Try Hazoret. Now I'll play this land. Alright, let's get in. Double blue has been found, chat. Double blue. Means like a Logic Knot's up here. It's a Vendilion Click. This is fine. It blocks for a turn. They'd probably get rid of this Collected Defiance. Maybe we'll get a Chandra here. The 4 mana 6/6. Which one's that? Alright. We nail a better card than Blood Moon. A Chain Whirler. Gets rid of Vendilion Click, hits them for 1, and we get to swing in. That was a gas. So we win next turn. Let's go ahead and discard extra hazard here. Nullhide Ferox. Creature spells cost 2 more to cast. Why would you do that? Vendilion Click here. So you get to live a turn here. They're going to look at their hand, probably looking for a white source. Oh, the new guy? Yeah, that's a new hexproof guy. Yeah, it has that Baloth thing where it gains life, right? Opponent Ops. I'm not sure what they could have found here. Maybe a Teferi or something. Alright, we're going to run this right back. This will be a final game of the league, chat. Going for that win. See if we can't just leave this league on a win. Maybe kind of forget the night, chat. Hasn't been very good to us, that's for sure. Maybe need to do some research tomorrow since I don't stream tomorrow, chat, and see if we can figure out what the heck went on tonight. Some things have changed, that's for sure. Boil or riot. Boil or riot, chat. Alright, we're gonna keep this. It's a slow blood moon, but the spyglass might get us to do something cool here, so extra blood moon's okay. I don't really need the extra blood moon at this point. Am I going to any GPs? No, I am not. They cost too much to go to. I would love to, but the cost of going to them is like running this stream for about 6 months, so it's a hard sell. If they were closer, I would go. And I've been literally asking Channel Fireball, SCG, and Wizards for probably the last 3 years. Why don't you show up in my town? Or in a town that's within 4 hours? The answer's been no for the last 3 years. Nice. Vendilion Click. I'm cool with this. We're going to get a Blood Moon down. Must feel really bad, opponent. Must feel really bad. Perfect timing. Where do I live? Texas. And not near Dallas, for what it's worth. Not near Dallas. GPs are fun, don't get me wrong. I like a good GP. They're a blast. East Texas would be near Dallas. It would also be near Houston. Do they not go to places Pokemon goes to? Alright, so we're going to get Chandra down. Going to tick up. Play Ritual plus Simian Spirit Guide. We're going to do 2 modes here. We're going to kill the creature and we're going to cycle 1 card. I don't need the Scavenger Grounds. Helps us out a little bit. The real dial-in, yeah, sort of. Central to west, I guess. Yeah, I guess if Pokemon goes to 5 cities in Texas, yeah, we're definitely not doing that. I kind of wish I had my Collective Defiance now, but it'll be fine. I bet if it's like a Chandra on top, they probably just keep it there. What's Chandra doing anyway? Alright, we'll tick up. I can cast this on 1. That seems reasonable. Avoid a path or something. We'll play Eidolon down here as well, and then pass the turn. But yeah, I kind of all I really want is for whatever reason they're always going to Dallas. I think they should just rotate. The only city I could see it not rotating to is maybe El Paso because it's a little harder to fly into there. But I think the other 4 cities are reasonably easy to fly into. So it would be nice if they would rotate it around. They have made an argument that they rotated it around a little bit. But it hasn't been here for many years, so. I don't think they've had a GP in Austin. They used to go to Houston, didn't they? Star City Games, but now they only go to Dallas? I wonder if they have like some contract. Maybe they have a contract, chat, that they can't go to other places. I don't know. Jace. Jace, replay Jace. Looks at the top of our library. And they put the card on top, so it's probably like a land. It is. We'll play our land. I'll tick up here, see if we get a Hazard. We got a Chain Whirler. I'll cast that. That's reasonable. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and hit Jace here. That way, if I get the emblem Chandra, I could take care of Jace here. They only have 3 cards. I'm imagining this fetch is going to go off here. Unless they put like a Terminus on top. Okay. Terminus. Bottom. So they can't attack me with Colonnade here, so I'm going to get the emblem. What's going on? Magic. Don't be greedy with Chandra. Wait a turn. He could have Cycle Bird. If I wait a turn and he gets a land, he just hits it with Colonnade. Well, this doesn't matter, chat. They always have D-Sphere. Doesn't matter, chat. They always have D-Sphere. Cycle Bird's Nimble Obstructionist. This is not our league. Let's just put it out there, chat. Not our league. Didn't happen tonight. Monkey Smackdowns. Monkey Smackdowns. Hardcast Monkey. That's the way to go, chat. Hearing it here live. Well, I will do my plug while we're getting jaced out here. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. It is Wednesday, and you are halfway through the week. We don't beat this duo very easily. This is not good for us. If you've enjoyed yourself here on the stream, don't forget to hit that follow button on your way out this evening. We are going to cast more Simian Spirit Guides, but we will be wrapping up after this match. My opponent opts. I think I'll Teferi here. I have to split our attention here. Bait out the 3rd sphere. And then slam Hazard, right? Not worry about Teferi here. Where's my Boil? He probably already saw it. He probably put it to the bottom. No, we don't get out of this. We're way too far behind. We've really had a difficult time tonight. We played against Panza, which is a bad matchup. Bant Spirits, which we could have won, but ended up not doing. Martyr Proc, which we did win. Burn, we lost to. It was pretty close, though. And we played a practice game, and I don't remember that one. And then Grishelbrand, they got around our Chalice on 2. We beat an aggressive Flame of Keld deck. We lost to a Burning Tree Emissary Goblins build. And we lost to Wizards. Opponent's gonna Cryptic here. Oh, chat. We are gonna send you guys on your way, though, tonight. We're gonna raid someone. Every now and then I raid this person because sometimes I need a little break from Magic. So if you're looking for a Magic stream, I will tell you right now we're not gonna raid a Magic stream. But if you do like roguelike games, this guy's pretty cool. But we're gonna send you that direction after this match. For sure, chat. As always, though, if you enjoyed yourself, oh, whoa, hit that F6 button, chat. If you've enjoyed yourself, don't forget to hit the follow button. We stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Looks like our opponent is going to Cryptic us down. This is also a very painful way to die. But catch us one of those days. We sometimes stream on Saturdays if our weekend is a little bit free. We sometimes stream the challenges as well. I'm always happy to answer questions about Pyro Prison. We have a Discord, and we also have the MTG Salvation thread. Please come find us and visit us there if this deck interests you. Tonight we've definitely had our fun fill of losing, and we'll hopefully get back on the train on Friday. Our opponent did that in the wrong order, by the way. Now we get a random card. Hey, Rabble Master. Alright, let's see. Do they have one more Cryptic here? I paid for it. You have another Cryptic? Ooh. Okay. Ooh, chat. We're gonna try to hit Jace here. Because Jace ultimate, we lose. Boots up Colonnade, but we're gonna get to ping this off. Ooh, chat. How is that happening? What? Now they're going to control the top. They put a card on top. They draw a card. Colonnade. Colonnade beats. Down to 3. Untaps. Can block with Colonnade. We get a land. We can't block Colonnade, unfortunately, chat. This will wrap it up for the evening. Gonna attack them to send a message. Send that message. Alright, let's see here. Where is our raid person here? Alright. So to tell you a little bit briefly about our person, you just have to wait a second. That'll end our league, though, here. Ends the league, chat. Didn't do so hot tonight. 1-4, 1-4. Probably the worst league record we've had since probably January. With back-to-back leagues. Let me caveat that. Back-to-back leagues. Alright. We played... Oh, where's my list? We played this tonight. Let me go ahead and return... I think I returned... Mana? Nope. We pulled a Fulminator or 2 mages out from Mana Traders as well. We played this list. Collective Defiance and Dragon are in here trying things out. They've been pretty decent. Maybe not what we needed when we needed them. So I would probably not encourage those just yet. But I like trying those out, chap. I'm going to return these. We thought about playing those. Last night we played a Karn liberated in the sideboard. Won't talk too much about that. The real Dylan. You have a great night as well, man. You have a great night as well. So if Magic's your thing, I'd say go on and find a new stream for the night till Friday. Otherwise, if you like roguelikes or indie games, we're going to send you over to Foxincade. I like watching this guy. He plays Enter the Gungeon. Appreciate the follow, man. If it was recent, I don't know if it came up or not. But we're going to send you over to Enter the Gungeon. He's really pretty good at it. He does a bunch of rat runs, all this stuff. So we'll send you guys over there. Thank you once again for follows, for viewing, for all of the above. There we go. There it is. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. If you guys don't mind, maybe hitting that raid button with us. Whoosh. And I'll see you guys over there briefly for a little bit. I'll be seeing you next time, chat. Till not tomorrow, till Friday, chat. Take care.